Hello, this is video number 5, SIT essay writing, okay? Now that we know how to write an introduction, as we started it here, how to write an introduction, and we said we need to study this introduction. We learn it by heart, okay? If you have got a problem with writing, okay, so you need to study this introduction. And as I said, I'm going to send the file after I finish, okay? Then we went through the what يا شباب, the conclusion, وزي ما قلت لكم conclusion كمان study this conclusion. But what you need to know whether the passage is an article or what, or a speech, okay? وعرفنا بقى ايه how to use each, okay? How to write about each, okay? طيب. Then here, and I'm going to send you the file, in the body paragraphs, okay, you can use sentences like these, and I can call what these are some helpful sentences while you are doing the real analysis or the real article or speech. As you can see here, how many paragraphs should we write? For those who don't know, طبعا the introduction, conclusion, these are 2 paragraphs, and 2 to 3 body paragraphs. 2 to 3 what? Body paragraphs. Remember this. You can write a paragraph about stylistic elements, اللي هو language. You can write another paragraph about evidence. You can write a third paragraph about reasoning. Or you can write a cocktail of all in 2 body paragraphs. Okay, you still can do this. يعني واحد يقول لي يا مستر أنا هشتغل بس دلوقتي على feature number 1 evidence in 1 paragraph. That's fine. I'm gonna work on feature number 2 reasoning. That's fine. Feature number 3 a third paragraph. It's fine. Or you can go for what? A mix, a beguiling mix of all. كلهم مع بعض في 2 body paragraph. That would be great. I can use sentences like what? The writer, author, or speaker, it depends, begins his address if it is a speech or article with what? I can say he begins his article or speech with, for example, appeal to emotions. Okay? Or I can say he or she makes use of, let us say, statistics through the figures stated in the second, for example, paragraph, okay? And of course, as I told you, it's not enough to say in هنا he used some statistics. You need to what يا شباب? You need to say what he used. That's very important. You need to say why did he use it. You need to say or to write about what's the effect of using this feature on audience or what, or even readers. You need to write about this. Okay? طيب يبقى it's important يا شباب to write what is the feature is. الفيتشر لو كانت evidence البريك داون بتاعها ايه؟ يا ترى statistics يا ترى facts ولا ايه؟ You need to write a very short quote. Remember, quotes shouldn't be long. Quotes shouldn't be what يا شباب? Long. Short. It could be phrases in form of what? Of phrases. يعني very short quotation marks طبعا اهي. Okay? It doesn't have to be very full sentences. Okay? طيب. You can use words like he utilizes. دايما make use of, uses, utilizes. كل الحاجات دي يا شباب زي هنا كده. Look at this one. In the beginning of the 6th paragraph, he or she uses quotation marks around the words their and our. By using these opposing plural pronouns, he or she reveals the irony of. يعني you still can do this. تاني يا شباب, in order not to waste time here, ده كله موجود هنا. لو هكتب body paragraph عن evidence, what should I write? Okay, you still can write this. Like speakers or writers or authors, address or article or editorial. يعني من الآخر هو يا شباب هيجي لنا address or what, or a speech or article. editorial حاجة كده في like مقال صحفي ولا حاجة. Makes use not only of creative language but also of pieces of evidence. He or she begins the article by bombarding the reader. عمال يدي بقى حاجات كتير للreader with facts and statistics. He states that كل sorry كل الجمل دي يا شباب helpful. You should what make use of these. لو بتكلم على الريزنينج وبكتب body paragraph عن الريزنينج I can start it that way. Mixed among the evidential and rhetorical components. ايه هو evidential اللي هي evidence feature number 1. ايه هي rhetorical components اللي هي language اللي هو language or what style اللي هي feature number what feature number 3. يبقى mixed among the editorial the event ايه ده the evidential and rhetorical components of the speaker's author address or article are threads of reasoning. في خيوط من reasoning من logic من sound logic which display he provides many reasons for including some of the other explanation he provides for include. I mean you still can do this. Okay طيب then يا شباب يجي بقى دور ايه حضراتكم بقى اللي هو ال 3 features. احنا عايزين نعرف ال breakdowns of each يعني each feature consists of what. ال evidence consists of what يا شباب. عايزكم انا I'm gonna send this right now. عايزكم تقروا statistics وتعرفوا what is statistics وتعرفوا what could it look like in the argument. هتعملها ازاي ال statistics هتكلم عنها ازاي. فلو statistics ممكن تقول ايه according to a recent study of how teachers allocate their time in classroom management approximately 50% of students in the class monopolize most of the teacher's time as far as the class discipline while the other 85% is more compliant. يبقى هنا في 85% compliant ماشيين مع rules comply with the rules okay من ال students comply with the rules وفي يا شباب حوالي 15% are not compliant. okay لما الاقي حاجه في passage زي كده حضراتكم يبقى I have to go what I have to use statistics واتكلم عنها. فانا قلت هنا what تمام اهي موجوده هنا اللي هي statistics. انا بقول يا شباب ايه تاني بعد كده قلنا ايه يا شباب we need to use a code طبعا. we need to use like what is the effect of this on the what يا شباب on the audience. كل مرة أعمل كده. فas I told you يا شباب فالevidence فيها statistics زي ما قلنا المرة اللي فاتت فيها authoritative observation and opinion فيها anecdote personal amusing story فيها historical allusion. خلاص كده سيبكم من current events and media. في عندي reasoning برضو فيها contrast. لما الاقي ايه اقول ان في contrast. you got the point right. فتقعدوا تقروا هنا وان شاء الله you will get something out of it. فانت in short your job for writing an essay writing is to what يا شباب تاني للناس اللي مش فاهمة is to what is to read the passage. Of course we need to read the first prompt وقلنا before we reading the passage we read the second prompt اللي هو فين يا شباب اللي هو at the end اللي هو هنا عشان نعرف فين المين ايديا اللي هي احنا قلنا اللي هي دي. وبعد كده حضراتكم احنا we have got the introduction عندنا جاهز وعندنا الكونكلوجن جاهزة. فاحنا we need to start reading the passage. we need to annotate here write in the margins وبعدين يا شباب we start to analyze the passage ونكتب as we said before.